Hi everyone, my name is Navneet and welcome to my YouTube channel Data Playground. So in this particular video, we will be discussing about dictionaries and set. This is a continuation from my last video in which I was talking about the data structure. So lists and tuples we had already discussed. In this video, we will be discussing about dictionary and set. So in a dictionary, we can store the elements as a pair of key and value. To define a dictionary, we can use curly braces and we have to give key value and the separator will be a comma and then again key and value. This will define a dictionary for you. I'll be showing you practically how to define a dictionary and how to do the different various operations with the dictionary. So here I'm just giving you the overview of the dictionary. Like you can see here, I have defined a dictionary called as item underscore rate. Here I'm passing the items as milk, paneer and curd and the rate for them. You can see I have used the curly braces for a dictionary and then inside that the key with single quote value, key value, key value. And to access any of the elements of the dictionary, we can simply pass the key of that dictionary, which is the milk here, and we will get the value of that, which is 40, which I have defined in the dictionary here. We can add elements to the dictionary, we can delete elements from the dictionary, we can update the values in the dictionary, we can do all sort of things which I'll be showing practically. So the next type of data structure is set. In the set, we can say that it is a collection of elements, but the point to be noted here is in set we can have only unique values. There cannot be any duplicacy. And to define a set, we just pass the elements within the curly braces. You can see here I have given curly braces, and inside that, if it is a string element, then we have to pass it within the quotes, then comma, then as per the data type, if it is string, again single quote, and if it is integer, then we can simply write the elements here. This will define a set for you. The another way to define a set is by using the set object, and within the set object we can pass the values here, and your set object will be created. One important point here is we cannot access the element of the set using the indexes like we were doing in lists or tuples. But what we can do, we can iterate through the elements of the set, and then we can do some operations on them, like identifying the values in them. So for them, you can just initialize a for loop, and then you can get each element, and then you can either print it or you can validate those elements, which I have just shown it here. Yeah, so now I'll be showing you some of the practical examples of how to create dictionary and how to create a set, and then some operations on dictionary and set. So now let's come to my laptop. Hi everyone, welcome to my laptop screen. So I will be discussing about the dictionaries and the set data structure of Python. So as I have already told that a dictionary, in dictionary we store the value as key and a value, and there are different methods in which we can define a dictionary. So either we can define it by simply giving the values inside the curly braces or with the dict object, and I'll be showing you both the ways to create a dictionary. So here in this line I'm defining a dictionary by using the curly braces, the dictionary name, and this is the key. After that you have to give colon, this is the value, comma, and then second element, and then the second element, and the third element, and fourth. How much ever you want, you can define. So you can see that this has formed a dictionary. With the second way is by using the dict object. So here simply inside the dict object we have to give the key values like this, and the dictionary will be created. As you can see, the dictionary is created with the subject and the marks of for them. Next way to create a dictionary is by using a list of tuples. As you can see, this part is a tuple and this part is a tuple, this part is a tuple, and we are creating a list of tuples. This square brackets means we are creating a list of tuples, and simply we have to pass this list of tuple inside this dict object, and the dictionary will be created. If I run this, you can see the dictionary is created. Key value, key value, key value. The next way in which we can create a dictionary is by using two lists. As here you can see, I have defined list items. Here I have the name of the items, and the second list is the list rate. Here I have defined the rate of those items, and we have to zip them together. So zip is a inbuilt method in Python which pairs up the items in the two lists. Like this sugar will be paired with 40, rice will be paired with 50, ghee will be paired with 500, jaggery will be paired with 35. So we can simply zip them, and then we can pass in the dict object, and the dictionary will be created. As you can see, the dictionary is created. And to access the elements of the dictionary, you can simply pass on its key value. As I am doing here, I am trying to get the value for this sugar, which is a key. So let's see. As you can see that it has returned us the value as 40, which is and in this particular line I am trying to add one key in the dictionary, and I have just passed the key value. I have just passed the key here and the value of it, and you could see that a new element has got created, and it is showing up here. Now, so to remove a element from a dictionary, we can simply use the pop method. With the pop method, we have to pass that key name, and the elements will be deleted. You can see it here. I am deleting the refined oil, that element from the dictionary, and it is not present after we ran that. Okay, so the last type of data structure in Python is the set, and set is a collection of elements, you can say, but the important point is in set we have only the unique values. There cannot be any duplicates there, and to define a set we have to pass the values within the curly braces, like I have shown it here. I have just passed the values here, and if I run this, you can see that the type of this set underscore 1 is a set class, and it is showing the set 1 is showing all the values which we have given here. So another way in which we can create a set is by using this set object. Inside the set object we have to just pass the values inside the list, and the set will be created. As you can see, the set is created. Now by using dot add method, we can add any element to the set. You can see it here. This MSD got added here, and if you want to remove, we have to simply use the remove method here, and it got remove and then the value which we want to remove it. Okay, so the last type of data structure in Python is called as set. Set is a collection of elements, but the important point here is in set we can have only unique values. There cannot be any duplicate value. To define a set, we have to simply pass the values inside curly braces like I have done here. It will simply define a set for you. Do remember that within the curly braces, if we are passing both the key and value, it will become a dictionary. But if we are not passing key, only value we are passing, then it will become a set. So if I run this, then you will get that the set is created and the values are this. Now another way to create a set is by using this set object. Inside the set object, we have to just pass the element, and here we can pass only one element. So if you have to pass multiple elements, you can combine it in a list and then you can pass it, as I am doing it here. This will also create a set for you. You can see it, class set, and the values are Dravid, Ganguly, Lakshman and Sachin. Now to add any element in a set, we can just use the method dot add. It will add that element in that set. Now to remove the element, we can use dot remove. You can see in the previous step we added MSD and here we deleted MSD. Now I am defining one more set to show you some operations which we can do on set. We can do operations like union, intersection and differences on the set. The union means it will show all the unique elements from both the sets. You can see here it is showing all the unique elements from both the set. The Sachin was having a commonality between the two sets, but it has shown only one time. So you can see that it is doing the union of the two sets. Now the intersection it will just show the common thing between the two sets. You can see it here, as Sachin was common between the two sets. You can see the Sachin is showing up here. Now the difference mean the elements present in set 1 which is not present in the set 2. You can see it is showing up Dravid, Ganguly and Lakshman. As Sachin is present in the set 2 also, it has not taken that value and it is just showing the element which is present in the set 1 and which is not present in the set 2. Yeah, so likewise we can do different type of operations on set. So that's all friends. Now I have given you an practical overview of how to create dictionary, different operations on dictionary, how to create set and different operations on set. Yeah, thanks. So welcome back everyone. So I have given you a practical example of how to create the dictionary, how to create the set and how to do different operations on them. And I think by now you would be getting a basic overview of the various data structures in Python, and you should be ready to use them in your day-to-day work. So yeah, that's all from this video. If you got some information, if you got some knowledge from this video, then please do like, share and subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.